Hi guys, what's going on? Oh my gosh, it's very late right now. What is it? 3:19?
3:19.
3:19 oven standard.
Because you felt like laying down.
Yeah, I ended up, laying down.
Could you go get my
Going up there.
Diet Pepsi?
Anyway, so I'm finally on. This is,
you're supposed to floss. I mean, wash.
See, this week has been battle against the cars.
Flossing.
And today, pardon me, I guess the car has won so many times this week. How many days this week have I been working on a car?
Let's see.
Your dad and I have worked on that car.
Collectively or one particular car?
Well, during the business week. What's up, Jeff?
In the past 2 weeks, you have worked on...
I've worked on the car.
14 days, about 8 days out of those past 2 weeks.
Okay, out of 2 weeks, about 8 days have been spent working on... 8.5 days have been spent working on cars.
Because you guys got rained on the one day.
Yeah, we got rained out, but...
No.
But this week, how many days?
This week,
this business week. 2 days? 2 or 3? I thought we worked more than that. Here I'm making it sound worse. I thought we worked on it more than 2 days this week. Maybe just 2. But...
Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay.
Part came in Monday, but Tuesday you were in crack rain.
Oh, that's right. But
where the big TV
I had to take a break from that car stuff. I mean, we need the car bad, but it just... Oh my gosh. That was just... I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Tell everybody about my new invention I just came up with.
What? Oh.
The washing machine.
Oh, yeah. My wife just came up with a method for our kids. One of our kids is crazy about this flossing dance. You guys see the flossing dance?
Go floss.
I don't know. I don't know how to floss.
Oh. Go floss.
We're going to have a demonstration of flossing. All right, floss. Can she floss? And that's flossing.
Okay, now come back here and we'll give a demonstration.
That's flossing. It's a big thing, I guess, with the youngsters nowadays is flossing. The American Dental Association is trying to they've been promoting flossing for decades. Now they don't have to.
Come on, please. Give me $5.
Anyways.
I got $5. I'll give you.
Anyways, now my wife is trying to come up with a method to get our kids to wash dishes whilst flossing.
You gotta move your shirt so the towel can be.
So how does this work now?
No.
You take the kid and hold on here. You take the kid and you attach a wash towel.
Yeah.
A wash rag to them. And have them floss dance while washing dishes. So.
Yes, this is the washing machine.
Washing machine. Oh my gosh.
Machine.
See, I told you guys, even though I had a nap, I still didn't get enough sleep to handle this.
Alright.
But,
now,
anyway, yeah, I needed a break from all this car jazz. Here, honey, you want this dish to...
Yes.
Get that out of the way. Oh, wow.
Okay, go over there and do the washing.
Okay, so what do we got attached to you?
Towel. Turn
around. You got a towel. There's a towel.
Okay,
all right, now demonstrate.
Wash.
She's got a dish.
You're supposed to pass it to the other hand.
Oh, see, this adds a whole new dimension to flossing here. Taking the plate and...
I can't do it with the plate.
There we go. Well, you're going to have to work on it.
Yeah, that is called the washing machine.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh. There you go.
Flossing and doing dishes at the same time. That's got to be creative, I guess. Anyways, yeah, this week has been nothing but working on cars and chocolates. Got my chocolatier this week. More like a chocolate packaging maestro. I haven't been doing much of the actual pouring the chocolate in.
Before before school
I mean,
tomorrow.
I've done some painting with chocolate
Why
this
not?
week,
What
too.
is it?
Friday today.
Oh!
Tomorrow I have meat.
Oh!
Yeah, what kind of chocolate? Did any of those fingers come out?
Huh?
We made these witch fingers. Did any of them come out all right? That's what I'm wanting to know.
Get out of here, you stupid coat!
Made these witch finger chocolates, which I painted the fingernails. I've been painting fingernails. That's what I was doing.
Oh, Coach.
Here, honey.
Painting fingernails for a witch chocolate. What's up, Dan?
Oh, it's a head.
I'm going to show you. This is the kind of excitement besides working on cars I've been doing here. Look at that. This is, wait, witch finger, is that what we call these? Yeah. Chocolate. Here's another. This one's cool, though. Check this out. Little Frankenstein's monster head. Made out of chocolate. That one's cool. I had nothing to do with the Frankenstein monsters. I didn't do that. Hey, Sean, what's happening? Check out this chocolate here.
Jillian.
My wife made this one. Frankenstein's monster. Isn't that cool? Then witch fingers. You know, they're chocolate.
Will you wash those dishes?
And there's these really cool spider ones.
$10. I have a 20. So
There's this cool spider. Ice cream chocolate lollipops. What is this?
This is pecan fudge.
Pecan fudge. Look at that. It's a lot of pecan fudge here. I'll let you handle that there. Sean says I got a confession to make. All right, Sean. Confession's good for the soul. Let it out, brother.
He wants pecan fudge for his crawl space?
What is
Please
What
wash
is your
those dishes
confession?
for me, honey.
Teresa's guessing you want pecan fudge for your crawl space. Is that it? Is that your confession? Let's see. Amy, how we doing? Sean admits he's a melon head. He is one of the melon heads.
I'm good.
Some weird stuff.
Oh no, that's not cool. Well, so are you a cannibal or a
some shit? I don't know, or throw water.
cannibal melon head or just a straight up melon head? Oh my gosh. Do melon heads eat chocolate? How about you guys? Any of you guys make chocolates or whatever? This is this is the most I've helped with these chocolates before. You know, my wife's done this chocolate thing before, but this time I've been a lot more involved.
Tonight we're gonna be the chocolate Robinson family.
Yeah, chocolate little jack-o'-lantern guys.
Rabbit.
Chocolate everything.
Family.
Let's see. But yeah, took a break from fighting with that car today.
Oh, but homework.
Except, I will admit, I went out there a few minutes ago. There's this one bolt that would not come off. Been soaking it with that PB blaster stuff for a couple days. Every now and then, get that blaster, spray this thing a little more, and I will share with you the Metro Billy technique I used to put some more torque on that while I was trying to undo it with the ratchet. I slipped the ratchet on there, took a four-way wrench, alright? Took a four-way wrench, stuck it over the handle of the ratchet, and yanked it.
That's horrible.
Put some more leverage, some more torque on the handle, and broke that stupid thing loose. So I used a ratchet and a four-way wrench on that baby. And see, Sean says all the melon heads are hiding in my crawl space.
Do they like pecan?
Freaky. What's up, Jimmy?
Go show.
Oh no, Sean says I'm going to direct them to your house. Well, hopefully they eat chocolate and they'll leave me alone.
Something sacrilegious against pizza.
Oh no, I'm about to be shown something disgusting involving pizza. What have we got here? Okay.
Cucumbers on pizza.
I just was showed this. It is pickles being put on pizza. All right, can you rewind that so I can show these guys?
Oh gosh, that's horrible. I hate pizza, but I would never.
This is
Okay, Bobby
Oh.
Jane says, how is the car? The car is still, the van, the starter is still not changed on
You
it.
know what, Paul?
Getting
Since
one
we-
step closer. The car's brakes, I'll say the van and the car. Okay, the car is a Camry, and it is not in good shape. The brakes are terrible. Sean says also the green lady.
Now, you know what? That was one of my childhood
And
fears. I'm going to come over there and
Bobby
slap
is
you
sending a
twice
shout
and
out.
leave you
Sean
at
and
the
Jimmy's done working and ready for the weekend. Well, good for you, man.
called
Good
This
for
is
you.
Pickle Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to play it, you
Yeah.
click on it and hit the
My daughter's showing me a pickle pizza. Look at this.
It's disgusting.
Okay, I don't eat pickles. I love pizza, even though I'm not supposed to eat it now. But that looks disgusting.
I hate pizza, and I
Sean-
would never defy a pizza like that.
Jimmy, you a Halloween guy? You got to get into the spirit of Halloween a little bit, right? Sean says, I haven't heard from my Uncle Keith. I believe he's talking to Bobby Jane. And Bobby says, me either. I hope he's okay. Or verbatim, me either. I hope he okay. But check this out. This is another one of those witch fingers
6:30.
On a pretzel.
That's when
on
I
a pretzel.
That's when I have to be at school.
6:30.
So it looks like a
6:40.
lopped off green finger on a pretzel. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Jimmy, been doing helping my wife do these Halloween chocolates. I've
I
become
want more of these things.
a chocolatier. So
No, maybe
that's been my week, working on cars and chocolates. Jimmy says, hell yes, Halloween and Christmas rock 100%.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. And we were just at Menards today. Yes.
You were at Menards today.
Well, I was at
home
Menards.
not feeling
I was
good.
looking at Menards, as I do every day. And there was Christmas stuff up already.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, really. There's already Christmas stuff. Sean has the storm
like
death
Christmas.
toll
It's not as much
at
as I like Halloween.
over 11. Okay, what is this storm called again? And is this Florida?
I love
This is
Christmas.
Florida you're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about? There's a hurricane there.
I like Christmas better than
I'm
Halloween.
guessing that Sean's uncle,
You don't like
Is
how
in
I
Florida?
decorate the house.
No,
because
that's not
he and
what I
Bobby
mean.
Jane are
Warm,
saying,
fuzzy
I hope he's alive. I'm worried
and
now.
all the wonderful
What is
things
going
that
on,
Santa
guys? You're going to
Claus
have to
keeps in
enlighten
that
us
sack.
on what's going on. This is your,
Please.
wow.
Love it.
Got a bunch of stuff going on.
Oh,
Hurricanes and
Washington.
chocolates.
It's not that I.
Yeah, I went to Menards and the Christmas stuff is
Get
all
out
there.
of there.
Let's
Not
see,
that-
Jimmy
it's
says,
not
Paul
really
McVeigh,
Christmas,
chocolatier
it's more of the-
extraordinaire. Thank you. Thank you.
No.
Thank you. What do you mean no?
I'm not trying to be rude to anyone on Facebook, but he's my chocolatier. Okay, I am.
I just got called the
extraordinaire.
chocolate bitch-cateer, I guess.
Yes.
Because my wife is the maestro.
He stands there and laughs at me the whole time.
Oh my gosh. Bobby Jane
Or like
says, yeah,
sister.
Florida. Their uncle lives in Florida. Sean says he lives there in Navarre, Florida. As if one Navarre isn't enough, there's one in Florida. Well,
The
I hope
chocolate or the-
you guys'
which one
uncle
you want,
is
the
alright,
cherry?
guys.
The chocolate covered cherry?
Yeah, my wife is the chocolate
This has got a candy cherry in it,
tyrant,
and this
I
is
guess,
just
here.
solid chocolate.
And I'm the assistant, but one of these days I'm gonna start drizzling some chocolate myself just so I can say I did it. And all my wife had to say to that was achoo.
Well,
I don't think you want me to try pouring chocolate, do you?
Paul, 13 child?
Bobby says our uncle lives in Florida and there's a hurricane and he was in it.
Oh no.
Ah, that's not cool.
Are you gonna use this?
That's not cool. Sean says Jaws 2 was filmed there. Wow.
Probably was.
Jimmy says, LMAO, do I sense a bit of disdain in her response? LMAO. Jimmy says, bless her. Yeah, I guess she didn't like that.
No, that's okay.
I guess not. Yeah.
Well,
Well-
see, this is one thing that Paul hasn't taken away from me and became super awesome at.
Okay. Oh, this is the problem. Okay. Here's what Teresa's saying is, what she said. This is the one thing I have not taken away from her and become super awesome at. So, am I guessing right that you're saying you'll be into something, get me interested, then I'll get in it and become really good at it and pass you up? Is that what you're saying?
Wallpaper. Never
Like the
wallpapered
wallpaper.
nothing in your life. You came in there and made me look like a helper.
Okay.
And I am, compared to...
Okay.
And I
Teresa doesn't
thank
want
you.
me passing her up at this.
I thank you,
Okay.
and I appreciate it,
Okay.
but this is one thing you
Yeah.
haven't surpassed me at yet.
Okay. Well, Jimmy said to me, "You're just the chocolate taster." To me, that's me. I'm just a chocolate taster.
Well, he is.
Well,
and
I
that
am,
helps
and that's
because-
another thing. You know, I've been trying to do this keto diet, right?
Are you
And then
No.
I'm packaging chocolate. You know, what the hell? How am I supposed to do that? You know, how am I supposed to package all this chocolate without eating some of it? You
Well,
know, I mean,
see-
it's getting everywhere. There's chunks of chocolate.
One of the wonderful...
How do you do that?
One of the wonderful things about Paul is he's honest. If it tastes like poop, he will tell me it tastes like poop. If it tastes great, he will tell me it tastes great and ask for a glass of milk and another one.
Yeah.
That's how I know.
Yeah, and I did. I broke
It's
my
good
diet. I
stuff.
broke it. Sean says my cat just fell off the couch.
Here, could you please wet that a little more for me?
Jimmy says, still damned good position though. Yeah, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. The perks are there. Bobby Jane asks,
Yeah, I'm gonna have you all help me.
all right, honey, Bobby Jane is asking, does she like white chocolate?
Does he like white chocolate?
I'm guessing you, since Bobby Jane said she.
Oh, I do make white chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan
My
of
wife,
it.
Teresa's not the biggest fan of it, but she makes a lot of it.
I just like
Yes.
white
She
chocolate.
makes a lot of white chocolate.
A lot of
White
people
chocolate
like
tastes
it.
good.
I'm not a fan. I'll eat it if all the milk chocolate's gone, but you know.
Yeah.
I won't eat it.
Jimmy says you can never have too much chocolate, money, or sex. Jillian, you didn't hear that. Floss your way into the other room.
You need this pumpkin?
Yes, those are three things that it's very hard to have surplus of.
Well, we don't
I
have
will
money.
agree with
We got plenty of
Yeah, we
chocolate.
don't have money.
And
We
the
got
other
lots of
stuff,
chocolate and
beep, beep,
And
beep,
the other
beep.
stuff, we'll just not mention that, I guess.
Well, we got 8
Yeah,
kids, so
we have 8 kids.
figure that one out.
So, there you go. You can figure
Yeah.
out how much of that we got going on here. Bobby Jane says LMAO. Yes. Yeah, we got a lot of kids. Oh my gosh. Jimmy says, gasp, Choco racist. What's wrong with the white ones?
Disgusting! What?
What?
Uh-oh, that was my daughter. She's not for the white chocolate
Want to
either.
try a piece of this maple?
You know what's weird? I don't know. I guess you just don't like white chocolate that much. Is that it?
Yeah, it's...
When I was a kid, I liked white chocolate. But then when I got older, it's weird because
One little piece.
the stuff started, I swear, I'd get chest pains from eating white chocolate. I know that sounds weird, but I would. It's like my breathing
Put this
felt
in the
funky
I don't
after
know if I'm
eating
gonna
white
like it 'cause
chocolate.
I'm not
So
big of a fan of caramel.
I'm
It's
very,
not caramel.
I only eat little
It's
bits of that at a
maple
time.
Sugar.
Now,
It's
Sean
made
says,
of
I did
pure
read
maple syrup.
that Gacy's house was demolished.
Yes,
Actually, Sean put, I did read Gacy's house was demolished, but he fixed it because he knew I was going to read it like that, and he put that, not hat. And then he says, a new house was built over top of it. Okay.
It's said to be honey.
All right.
You don't like it? Go give it a try.
Jimmy says white chocolate privilege is a myth.
Here,
That's funny as
give
hell.
them this to show people.
That is funny as hell. Oh, gosh. Oh, here's another thing, guys.
Mom,
What do we got here?
Maple sugar.
just happened.
It's a maple chocolate, guys.
No, it's not chocolate. It's sugar.
It's maple sugar. Well, isn't it a candy? Oh, it's not. It's not chocolate. It's maple candy.
Yes, it's
pure
sugar.
Pure maple candy, guys.
It's the sugar that I extracted from the syrup.
This is the what extracted from the syrup?
Sugar.
Sugar.
What?
Shaped like a maple leaf.
Just for me to
I got a little bit of this to try out here.
This is also very good.
You know, maple's a very expensive thing, maple syrup.
I was looking
Let's
for
try
this
this out.
earlier. I couldn't find it.
Oh my gosh, it like melts in your mouth.
I'm so sad.
And it's very mapley.
First time I ever had
Very
maple
mapley.
sugar was when I was 7 years old at the Chardon Maple Fest.
Oh wow. Oh, Bobby Jane says, feels nice outside. Do you think it is nice out? I was out a little bit ago and it felt pretty good to me.
I was.
And Bobby Jane says, bring me some. LOL. So you like the idea of maple candy. Keep wanting to say maple sugar.
It is sugar.
Jimmy says maple candy is the bomb. Lucky guy.
It's sugar.
Yes, I am lucky. In fact, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've ever had maple candy. And this is made out of pure maple sugar.
Yes.
And my wife
It's
boiled down maple syrup,
syrup.
pure maple syrup, and made this candy out of it.
Mm-hmm. First time I had it,
Yeah.
I was 7 years old.
Wow, it's good.
That
It's
was-
weird. It melts right in your mouth. Sean says, still kind of creepy, though. That still means bodies at one time were underneath that house, and who knows, they may not have got all of it.
I know.
So,
With the
we've got
calculator.
candy talk, and we've got corpse talk at the same time. This is what makes America
Sean is
beautiful,
really
isn't it?
starting to worry me.
Yeah, Sean
I don't know.
Sean is really on a Gacy kick.
Don't know. I'm not pulling up the calculator.
You know, I'm eating maple candy, and the Gacy thing's giving me a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah.
It equals 37.
But,
That was my whole
you know, maybe there were still bodies in there.
37 years ago.
And Bobby Jane says, yeah, it sounds good, but I think Bobby's talking about the candy.
Oh, I hope not about John Wayne Gacy.
You know what, though? You could take one of these maple candies, if you had like a small cup of coffee, and drop it right in your coffee. Bloop. Stir that baby up.
That's what my mom used to do.
Really?
37
Wow.
years ago, I went to the
Wow.
Chardon Maple Fest.
Okay, Teresa went to a Chardon Maple Fest.
Chardon, Ohio.
Chardon,
The
Ohio.
Maple Fest is every spring.
Can we
Maple
go?
Fest.
Wait, I
Yes.
don't like maple.
And that's where you first had maple candy?
Yes.
I want to go
Okay.
on a ride.
It starts off with the first day
Yes.
starts off with a big pancake breakfast.
Big pancake breakfast
That's like
they started out
$2
with.
a person. Well, it was
Nice.
37 years ago, but it was
Right.
really cheap. It was like 50 cents for me, $2
Wow,
a
this is getting me
adult.
interested in the Chardon
Got
Maple
all
Fest.
this, I mean, in tons. You're not talking one bottle that, you know, like 6 people fight over
Yeah.
at dinner. Or breakfast. We're talking vats of different flavored maple,
Wow,
pure
maple syrup all
maple
over.
syrup. Everything is maple. The Maple Sugar Festival is
Wow.
everything
You
maple.
need to come over here if you're going to be talking about this. So
Sorry.
we can hear you better. Sean said, would I move into that house? I think I'd pass on that. And Bobby
It's set
Jane
to be
says,
haunted.
yeah, I am sounded about the candy. And yes, I would move into that house, Bobby
And so-
says.
Come on, help me, honey, so I can start. I gotta.
Bobby Jane says, talking I meant.
Here, sink.
Jimmy says a Maple Fest would be awesome to check out. And
It
yeah,
really is.
Well,
it
yeah.
happens every year.
Jimmy says I'd never leave.
Stand there.
Yeah, I've never, you know, in the house I grew up at, okay, I grew up on the west side of Massillon, and we had big,
Where are the boxes at?
beautiful sugar maple trees. And I always thought it'd be cool if we
Can you
tapped
go hang
into
it
them.
up on
I mean,
the
these
tree?
things were huge.
I need help, so I'm making
but-
you help me.
Sugar maple trees on the property. Had a few really big sugar maple trees. Never
What
did
the
tap
heck?
into them. Never learned how to. Yeah, maple syrup is so good, you know. Sean says, I've never had maple syrup. Really?
Oh,
Okay, well,
son, you've been missing out.
you have been missing out, dude.
What do you need me to
And Bobby Jane says, me either. Okay, well, here's
all
the
those
thing.
dishes away.
Maple syrup,
Leave
for
out
one
the
thing, let's get
cookie
this
sheets.
point across, is expensive. If you haven't seen it at the store, it is expensive.
Yes,
And
that
I'll tell you
maple
why.
sugar candy is expensive.
I have cut, okay, I've trimmed tree limbs off of maple trees and watched the sap just start pouring out like a spigot before, right? And I've actually caught it in my hand and drank it, okay? And all it tasted like was water, all right?
All right,
Pretty
put
much
the
like
dishes
water,
away.
but they have to cook it and boil it until most of the water evaporates and you're left with this sweet maple syrup.
I've
And
been
it
trying
takes
to
so
get
much
Paul
of this
to
sap
zap my
to make
maple
just
out
a tiny
front.
bit of syrup. That's why it costs so much, and it's yummy.
Wait,
Jimmy
we have
says,
to-
aren't there a bunch of new
Yeah,
homes
what
built
you guys
over in
doing?
your old neck
I
of the
can go
woods
back
now?
on it.
There are some newer homes built over there, by there, where there used to be woods.
I learned
Okay.
something new
But
today, Mom.
they've been there for a
And
second.
what is that?
Science.
Cool.
Sean says it's pretty windy out.
I forgot the paper out.
Well, see, you know, that's a funny thing. I'm just down here in Navarre, a few miles away, and it looks pretty still out where I'm at, which,
Oh!
you know, it doesn't mean anything if you're in Massillon. You know, you can be a few miles away and you can be having a horrendous downpour. But yeah, maple syrup is awesome, but it is so expensive. So expensive.
That is actually.
And you know what's funny? I watched my wife make this maple
when I
candy.
went to it, trying to
And
cover a piece of
how long
candy.
did you have to work with that maple candy stuff after you boiled it down and got it ready? You only had a few minutes to work
I
with
only
that
had a
stuff.
few minutes.
Only like 5 minutes.
Not
to pour.
even probably.
these
I
candies.
walked away literally
it's
30
crazy.
seconds to get my baby
Crazy.
what is it? Ladle. I have a baby ladle. I walked from the table after I got done stirring it vigorously for 5 minutes. Walked away
Shit.
from the table, got my spoon, and it was already starting to turn into
Yeah,
sugar.
she had about 5 minutes working time. Sean says, you ever heard of the Devil's Tramping Ground? No, I haven't heard of that.
Has he ever heard of the Devil's Castle?
Bobby Jane said, I'm in Canton, and it's nice out. Yeah, here, it was sunny, and now it looks a little overcast right now. You know? Okay, my daughter Jillian had a question. Ever hear of the Devil's what?
Satan's Castle.
Satan's Castle. Anybody ever hear of Satan's Castle?
Yeah, I live in it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, my ex-wife's house. No, Satan's Castle. Anybody ever heard of that?
I know a lot about it.
I don't know. Jimmy, you, what was I gonna say?
Where's those?
You're always,
open-
Jimmy's got a lot of pictures up of graffiti and trains, and, I just wanted to let you know that, I think it was last week, I got stuck waiting on a train for a long time. Out where I live, we've got 3 sets of tracks not far from my house, and a lot of the tankers are, I'm guessing these
Jillian.
tanks are pulling oil. They say petroleum,
Okay, I'm
liquefied
starting to panic
petroleum
here.
or
What
something like
happened
that.
to all those boxes that were
Anyways,
on this table yesterday?
I've seen some pretty cool graffiti starting to come up on some of them. A lot of it's pretty bland, but I saw some
Here's an
decent
open
pieces on a
pack.
couple of them. Jimmy says you stole my line about the ex's house. Well, still use it, you know. I mean, it's
I don't know.
yeah.
This is, what do you mean I don't know?
Satan's Castle, Castle,
What do you
Castle,
mean I don't
Castle.
know?
I don't know.
All right, what do I got here? Oh, I've got a chocolate spider
You wanna
on a
think
stick.
about Satan's Castle, Mom?
Chocolate
It's-
spider,
It was the only place in the
lollipop.
valley. They started building houses up by
And
it.
the chocolate my
And then
wife uses is so
sacrifice
good
people
too.
like human beings.
It's good stuff.
Well, that's
It's,
well. At least it wasn't human
melts so
beings,
easy.
and they just
Which makes it
sacrificed
hard to
human
use.
beings.
Jimmy says, hell yeah, I love graffiti. So
I
do
can't-
I. I'm a graffiti fan too.
Okay, I'm getting.
You do graffiti.
Sean says, okay, this must be in response to your Devil's Castle. Sean says it's in the woods of North Carolina. Apparently no crops or plants will grow there. No animals will cross it.
Got done saying that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I guess my daughter just said that. It's got no grass and people have claimed to see red eyes in the dark. It's said that's where the devil goes to dance at night.
And sacrifice human.
Okay, and what did you say?
Humans were sacrificed.
And Jillian says that humans were sacrificed there. So.
Yeah, and they try to build stuff.
What's up, Ricky?
Around there, and it doesn't.
No, there's houses around it.
Oh, there are houses
someone
around
bought
the devil's or Satan's
All right.
castle.
Would you floss over there, please?
All right.
Someone bought the place, and because there's a whole bunch of it's private property.
Okay.
It's private property,
Someone bought the place.
which means if you want to go check it out, you gotta go at your own risk, I guess.
And there's like nothing up anymore. There's nothing up.
Well,
It's
maybe they
all
tore
finished
everything
up.
down. They
Yeah.
don't want kids, going to check it out.
Oh,
Trash patch.
You got 2 packs of these. I opened a pack last night. They're gone. They're
Oh
not
my
on
gosh.
this table.
I don't know where they are. We're looking for chocolate boxes. The boxes aren't made of chocolate. They're made to hold chocolate. Sean says, I'm talking about the devil's tramping ground. Do not know about Satan's castle.
Devil's tramping ground.
Well, maybe you guys are talking about the same place and people call it 2 different things, though,
That's a
too.
good
That
possibility.
happens a lot with legends. Sean says, I heard of Helltown, which I've heard that, too. I don't know much about it. I think that
I
might,
used to work at it.
that might be the
It's
one.
off of Navarre Road.
Oh, Tracy
in
said she
Massillon.
used to work there. It's off of Navarre Road, Massillon. I think that Helltown, would that be a shears dig?
I never
We're not gonna
mentioned
mention
any
it.
names.
It is an unmentioned
Are you gonna use
company.
What? No.
Anyways, let's see. Sean says that's where the bodies are.
Helen.
Jimmy says Massillon. Are you talking about Helltown? Yeah, Sean, why don't you
Go look at Helen's room.
give us a better hint as to where? Oh, Jimmy says that's a Helltown. Sean says FBI, just joking. Yeah, Helltown. I forget. It's somewhere in Ohio, I think, but I can't remember where it's supposed to be exactly. I don't know. But you know what? Sean can straighten us up on the locations, I'm sure, about Helltown. And I think there's actually a town that's literally named Hell in Michigan. I could be wrong, but I think if you look it up, guys, I don't have the capabilities to do it right now. But I think there's actually a town in Michigan called Hell. Okay, here we go. Sean just hit us back on that. Sean says it's Summit County, Boston Township. Okay. Which, that's over by Boston Mills, right?
Yes.
Okay. But, uh-oh. I just heard yelling and stuff. Sounds like another one of my kinderlings got home. But, let's see, another cool place to check out, as far as that creepy stuff is of course a classic, and that is, what is it? It used to be the TB home. Molly Stark, yeah, that's a good one. Sean says apparently a lot of satanic sacrifices go on there. Jimmy says that's Detroit, pure Helltown. Yeah, I think maybe I've been to Detroit when I was a little kid, but I have not been there. I don't recall ever being in Detroit. My dad used to go to Detroit a lot back in the days.
You were gone already.
Which
I put that on
is
there and
actually
I thought
for
that was Helen's
work.
old, Francis's old crib.
Sean says, "Hey Paul, we should go stay at the Stanley Hotel." Now the Stanley
you
Hotel.
were yelling at her when. Wait a minute, Devlin.
Yeah.
Where's the pink coat?
The Stanley Hotel, is that where Stephen King was inspired to make The Shining? Is it the Stanley Hotel?
Cause that's my coat.
Yeah, up in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah. Was
Yes,
that
I thought it was hers.
That one?
Yes.
Stanley Hotel? Yeah. Let's see.
You know
Jimmy
what,
says it's way bad, way bad. Yeah, from what I've seen.
Stop yelling at her unless you
about
talk to
Detroit.
me first. Do you understand?
Oh,
Do you?
Oops,
I
Sean said
heard your
yes.
big ass mouth.
You guys hear all the excitement here.
I mean it. Do not yell at your
Detroit,
sister
man.
unless you talk to me first.
Yeah, I guess they
'Cause
have
it
what
ain't
they
that
call
it's-
Devil's Night or something. I don't know if that's
19
Halloween
I'm the
itself
one who did it.
or
I
whatever.
went in
I've
there,
heard of them
grabbed
calling
the
it
coat out
Devil
of the
Night,
closet,
and they
'cause
go
we can't. That's right. We couldn't
burn.
find
They
her
end
coat.
up torching
Shut
the
this shit
condemned
down,
houses
because I
and
don't
shit
give
and the
a shit
abandoned
about it.
houses, and they call
So
it
it's
Devil
my
Night
fault.
because a lot of
So
houses
if you
go
want
up
to yell
in
at somebody,
flames
yell
up
at
there.
me. Let's see how far you
Jimmy
get
says,
that.
"Hell yes to the Stanley." I'd like to go to the
Come
Stanley
on.
Hotel.
I'll fight you.
Teresa, you know something, honey. You know something about the Stanley